Top X Hebrews. Purity and becoming one. How do we become pure? Gotta turn to the Most High and Him only. Nobody else. When I say nobody, I mean nobody. You know we always give it a few minutes, Hebrews, to see if any other brews gonna make it up in here. It's the same program every time, you know. Hit the like button on your way in the Dizzo and subscribe to the channel. Like to give a special shout out to all you illegal immigrants out there. You will be leaving soon. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. One way or another, you're gonna get your funky ass up off my land. Yeah. Hit that like button, Hebrew. I ain't playing no games with these niggas. Final shout out to all the illegal immigrants out there. You're not feeling so entitled and so prideful these days, 'cause you're getting ready to get your funky ass off of my land. You should have never been allowed in the front door. Yeah, you're a criminal. You steal, you lie and kill. That's all you know. That's all you're good for. You're an animal. Get your ass off my land, you damn heathen. You rat bastard, you. Take your ass home, nigga. We don't want you here. You're a savage, a brute beast is what you are. You a heathen, pagan, Gentile dog. Yeah, you are. But it's your last call. Calling all illegal immigrants. I bet you're gonna wipe that smirk off your face now. Shout out to the Trumpster, 'cause he's bringing in mass deportation. Get your ass up out of here. You criminal, you. To all my Hebrews out there, hit the like button, Hebrew, as you enter the door. You guys, look, I was getting ready to say it's been a long week in captivity, but this damn week ain't over. They're giving the slaves off tomorrow because they want you to celebrate this damn Saturnalia and all this other pagan idolatry. You guys, there's numerous holidays that go on, or should I say holidays. Numerous holidays that go on around this time right here, y'all. Numerous. Hit the like button on your way in the door. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And consider this video a audio only recording, Hebrew. What's good out there? What's happening? Top X, peace, blessings, love, and safety to the 12 tribes that been scattered all abroad. And we got one of them ones up in here, Hazel Woods. Shout out to Hazel Woods, doing what she do. Hazel Woods, and she goes, good evening, brother. Let's rejoice in this day the Most High Yahuwah has made. Greetings to all my Israelite family, near and far. Blessings are here for those who endure till the end. 100 loving emojis and heart emojis. Hey, Hazel Woods, everything you said, right back at you, Hazel Woods. I feel the same way about you and about all of yous who's up in here this evening on this so-called Christmas Eve. On this so-called Christmas Eve, okay? And I'm going to tell you guys something, right? And I've been thinking about it a couple of minutes. And I just decided, I said I wasn't going to do it, right? Because I'm doing this kind of stream we about to talk about right now. But I also felt like, should I say, cutting loose and just giving straight up, raw, unfiltered commentary about all the things that we are seeing, right? But I know that a video like that, it would be filled with what you guys would call rough language, okay? Now, you guys know how I feel about rough language. The only reason why I scale it way back, right? Because I know that many of our people, they just, because of the teachings of the so-called Roman Catholic Church, they have captured the hearts, minds, bodies, and souls of men. And so therefore, many of you guys out there, you get real disgruntled when I start slinging around 4-letter words, right? And you only get disgruntled because the Roman Catholic Church told you to get disgruntled. You don't have any, you definitely don't have a biblical stance to say, he shouldn't use these words. God's going to get him. He's sinning. You heard that sound confirmation in the background? God's going to get him. He said the F word. He said the, I don't know, whatever other word is there. The F word, the B word, the S word, whatever kind of word. We've went over it before, right? But I know a lot of you guys out there, you get real sensitive about that. So I said, you know what? I literally just came up with this while we chopping it up right now. Maybe after this stream or later on tonight, just know if you see me pop back up on here after this stream, if you guys see me pop back up on here anytime tonight, that's going to be a stream, and you see by the title. Plus, I'm telling you right now, if you guys see me after this stream right here and it's live, if you don't like what you guys call strong language, that stream is not for you. Matter of fact, yeah, we doing a stream after this, y'all. And if you don't like strong language, then I advise you not to tune in. We're going to call it Christmas Eve Raw. That's going to be the following live stream for anybody, for any of you Hebrews out there who may be interested in that. We calling it Christmas Eve Raw. And we having no holds barred. So I'm giving you Hebrews fair warning. If you don't like rough language, do not come to that stream later on. Christmas Eve Raw. It's not for the faint-hearted. That's all I'm going to tell you, Hebrew. And hit that like button on your way in the Dizzo. UFO'S, plasma orbs, and drones. A big reveal is coming. Now, first off, I can't even freaking believe, just for the fact that we got to have this kind of conversation, right? It lets you know we in the end times, y'all. Just for the fact, because guess what? You see the title of this video, Hebrew? Hebrews, worldwide, wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever time you see this video, you see the title of this video, Hebrew? Or if you a Gentile out there trying to cleave to the nation of Israel, do you see the title of this video right here? If I would have made a video with this same title in it 6 months ago, probably 50% of the people who come over here and watch videos, they would have said, you know what? I ain't watching this nigga videos no more. He done did it this time. That nigga done went too far. He done went too far, y'all. This nigga talking about UFO'S, plasma orbs. What the hell is a plasma orb? Look, it's going to be numerous conquests to try to figure that one out. What the hell is a damn plasma orb? Now, I know what my eyes saw on lots of these videos, but what the hell is a plasma orb? And all of these so-called drones. Oh my goodness. Anybody that's trying to deny these things now, you starting to be the one you starting to look like a nut job. But if I would have tried to make this video 6 months ago with this title, somebody would have said, you know what? I'm concerned about that, brother. He's having a mental breakdown, y'all. He needs to seek psychiatric help. But you know what? When you see this title today on Christmas Eve in 2024, you see this same video title 6 months ago, I definitely would have got laughed at. Everybody would have got laughed at. But in 2024, on so-called Christmas Eve, this title is actually not a laughing matter. And just for the fact that this title is not a laughing matter, it lets you know we in the end times, Hebrew. Everything that we thought was true has all turned out to be BS. And the things that we thought were just completely impossible, a lot of those things are actually what really is. And you know what? The more and more you look at it, the more you look into it, and you do deep sea diving, you realize that we are not alone, okay? We've never been alone on this earth. This earth is much more complicated. This earth is nothing like what they told you it was. It's something that I'm figuring out more and more and more every day. Here's a little thing that I've been figuring out more and more every day with every passing day. Just how special, just how magical even, just how spiritual water is. When I say water, I'm talking H2O. You guys, with every single passing day, realizing just how important, how spiritual, how magical, how mythical water is. You guys, it's when you really sit down and think about it, you guys, I'm telling you, water is supernatural. Water is one of the most supernatural elements there ever was. In so many ways. I mean, I can literally do a 24-hour live stream just about the power and the significance and the majesticness of water. It's crazy. And I'm telling you, it's something to that water, y'all. Power comes from the Most High God. Power is power. If you evil, you're going to take power and you're going to use it for evil. If you righteous, you're going to take power and use it for righteousness. Why you think, look, when those witches and stuff, when you was a little kid watching cartoons and you used to watch whatever it was, a cartoon, and you saw a witch and she had a big old cauldron. She was casting her little spells, doing whatever she was doing. She was doing it in a kettle, in a pot with water, a witch's brew, as they call it. taking the power from water, you see? But since she's evil, she's using it for evil. How many of y'all remember the cartoon Thundercats? You guys remember the cartoon Thundercats? You remember Mum-Ra? Anybody who remember Thundercats, I know you remember Mum-Ra when they would come inside that pyramid, and before he would transform into remember he used to be that little skinny mummy, and when he would come out, say his little magical spell over that water, he would transform into Mum-Ra, but he had to do those spells over the water. Why? What is it about the water? You guys, the water is so deep. We've never even thought to try to understand these kind of things. We didn't even know that it was something to understand these things. Water is very much alive. Water can hear just like you and me. And water carries your message. Like you can see it physically and spiritually. I can't make this up. Hazelwood says, what's crazy is these orbs have been here. People just now started noticing. Yup. Too many now being seen to deny it. You can cover the sky so much, but sooner or later, you can't hide the truth. Exactly, Hazelwoods. Them joints start busting out the seams, and you can't hide it. And I'm telling y'all, I'm never going to forget. I'm really starting to think, you guys, that what me and some other Hebrews saw back in this summer, in the mountains, y'all, Negro Mountain, y'all, what we saw, hey, y'all, I'm starting to think now, see, this is all in hindsight. Back when we saw these things back, that was in August. This stuff that's going on now was not going on back in this summer. And you guys, I saw these things this summer. You guys, I kid you not, I'm not lying. It was a lot of people out there on this mountain, you guys. It was the summertime, and it was at nighttime. You guys, there was a lot of people out here looking up here in the sky. I'm telling you, I really can't even put a number on how many of these, you could call them orbs, UFOs, UAPs. One thing I promise you, look, I swear to you, these were not no damn drones, okay? These were UFOs, orbs, you call them whatever you want to call them, but they were not no damn drones. These things were round. These things were super. And when I say super, these things were super bright. And they were moving in so many unconventional ways. It was as if they wanted to make sure that we knew they were there. It was no way we could miss these things. Of course we saw them, but they were moving in such unconventional ways. You guys, I made a live about it. As soon as I got back to the DMV, I made a live about it. That live is still up for anybody who wants to go check. Okay? I can't even remember what the name of that live was, but I know that live was sometime in August. And you trust me, go look for a live that we did in August talking about UFOs. I'm sure I probably named that video that UFOs or something like that. Chariots, UFOs. You call them whatever you want to call them. All I'm telling you is these things that people are going crazy about now. I saw these things back in August. And y'all, lots of people saw these things. Y'all, I've heard stories like that before, but it's something about seeing these things with your own eyes. I knew that these things existed because I know that we're not alone. I ain't gonna say I've always known that. I've known that for years, that we are not alone. But I never saw anything like what I saw this summer that just passed. That's the wildest, craziest thing I've seen in 2024. And if I had to tell you how many of those things we saw up in the sky that night, you know what? I don't even know. It was so many. Definitely more than 20. I'm going to say it was definitely more than 20. Maybe no more than 40. No less than 20, no more than 40. I was just completely blown away by this. And we saw shooting stars, multiple shooting stars on top of that. And see, that's something that I figured out too. Whenever these so-called orbs or these so-called UFOs show up, whenever they show up, shooting stars tend to take place. I saw in this movie, y'all. I think that movie is what is it? Encounters of the Close Encounters of the Third Kind, something like that, I think. And those same white things, those same orbs, those are the same things I saw this summer, you guys. I kid you not. Cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. And look, there's this lady, right? This so-called white lady, because there's no such thing as a white lady. There's no such thing as a white man. There's no such thing as a black man or a black lady. Esau made that garbage up to confuse everybody. There's this so-called white lady, though, right? This so-called white lady is about her business. She's about her work. Some of you may know this lady. Her name is Gina. She's all over this stuff. Gina has been talking about this kind of stuff for years. Some people think she's crazy. I'm telling you, this so-called white lady is not crazy. She's actually very knowledgeable, believe it or not. Some of you guys probably heard of her. Some of you may have not. Some of you may think she's crazy. Some of you might not think she's crazy. I'm telling you, this white lady's not crazy. I left a link to one of the videos she did the other day. And this lady, she got cameras and stuff, watching the moon, watching the sun, watching the heavens. This lady goes into all kind of stuff, right? She got video, and I left a link in the video description too. After you leave this live, you go check it out. She did a video. She shows these black cube-like objects, y'all, coming out of the sun, y'all. These things are like miniature black cubes, and they actually come together and bond together. They can be as small as an individual ice cube, or they can be big as hell. They can come together and they bond together when they want to, like, y'all, real talk, almost like some Transformer type stuff, y'all. I kid you not. But I can't explain it. I left a link to that video in the video description for anybody want to go check it out. That white lady is not crazy. And it's going down out here. J.R. Meadows says, voice of Michael Jackson, you are not alone. I am here with you. Hey, yeah, J.R. Meadows, you ain't never lie, bruh. What's going on, brother? J.R. Meadows goes, hello, my peeps. What up? Brother J.R. in the building. Hazel Woods goes, hey, at J.R. Meadows. And J.R. Meadows goes, best cartoon on earth. And I'm going to assume you're talking about Thundercats, brother. I know niggas used to run home from school to watch Thundercats. We used to race home from school to get to that TV to watch Thundercats. Oh, hey, y'all remember Lion-O on Thundercats? He would grab that sword. Y'all remember what he would say? Do y'all remember Lion-O in Thundercats? And look, remember Lion-O. Lion-O is a lion representing what? Judah. Judah is a lion. All the 12 tribes going to be turned back into young lions, but specifically Judah is a lion. Every tribe got their mascot. The lion is the mascot of Judah. That's why Lion-O was the Lord of the Thundercats. It makes sense now. He was the Lord of the Thundercats. Look, and remember, he used to take that sword. He used to hold that sword up and go, sword of omens, give me sight beyond sight. Remember? And then that sword used to tell him and let him know what was going on. J.R. Meadows said, Silverhawks. Silverhawks. Y'all don't remember Silverhawks? What y'all know about Silverhawks? J.R. Meadows says, Thundercats. That's right. Yes, yes, yes. Like I said, man, we used to run home from school as fast as we could so we could watch Thunder. Thunder. Thundercats. Oh, oh yeah. We used to love it. We got Melissa Yisrael in the building. Melissa Yisrael says, greetings, fam. Water melted the Wicked Witch on Wizard of Oz. Oh, shucks. Hey, y'all. Oh, shucks. See, once again, look, we talking about water, right? That's not the main topic for the night, but we did pull up on the subject of water because water is so spiritual. It's magical. It's majestic. And just like anything, you can use it for evil or you can use it for good. What a point like that. Melissa Yisrael, I'm going to read it again. She says, greetings, fam. Water melted the Wicked Witch on Wizard of Oz. And you know what? I don't know about y'all, but when I was a kid, I found that very interesting. Because here was this demonic, satanic witch who had all this power. That witch was terrifying. Casting spells, doing all kind of stuff. But then to kill her, all you had to do was throw some water on her. You see that? And you guys, this world is nothing like what they told us it was. I'm telling you, this world, they lied to us about everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. Just like they lied and told us that we were alone. They know that the population, can you imagine how crazy the population in America would go, y'all? If the government actually was honest with us, which I'm telling you right now, don't hold your breath on that because they're not going to do it. And if they do it, then you really know it's about to hit the fan. We got King David in his house. King David says, delete my comment, laugh out loud. Can't stand these heathens. Hope them so-called drone, they say BK a heathen. Make a lockdown and people don't go for the lockdown and fight the system and cause problems. Make y'all step down. That's right. That's right. You know what? Hey, King David, you didn't said it all right there, brother. That's what I'm talking about right there. And you know what, bro? I feel you and I support you 100% on that, bro. I'm sick of this kind of crap that they're doing. Hiding people's comments, blocking people's comments. Look, unsubscribing people from channels. And I'm sure at some point they probably unsubscribed some of you guys from my channel. Because I know it's been some of you guys' channel out there, other people's channel out there I've been subscribed to, and I look up one day and magically I'm unsubscribed. When I know I wouldn't have did that. That's YouTube does these kind of things, you guys. They want to hide information so bad, but since we're in the end times now, they really can't hide it like that no more. They can't hide it like that no more. It's become very, very hard. Oh my Yahweh. And look, this morning, y'all, before I went into slavery, I'm telling y'all, I probably say ever since, I'm going to say probably like around 2014, out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere, I just got hooked on the skies. Like I got hooked on observing the skies, seeing how beautiful the moon was at night. I remember too, like when it first hit me, like it was like in the summer of 2014. I remember one night, summertime at nighttime, I'm outside. And I remember just looking up at the moon. It was a clear night. The moon was nice and bright. You could see all the stars. And I remember just looking at all that. And I remember specifically on that one particular night, for some reason, it was just hitting me different that night. I don't know why. Because I never cared nothing about that at all. I mean, growing up in the DMV, especially in treacherous neighborhoods and stuff, you really don't have time to be observing the moon and the stars, like looking up and all that kind of crap. You need to be looking what's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? To see what's going on in these streets. But I remember particularly one night though, and it was like 2014, just being outside at night and just being in total amazement. And it just never stopped. It never stopped. And then even now, we get to where we are now. Wow. And I've seen so many things. You guys, I've seen so many things up in the skies, up in the heavens. Too many things to tell. And look, this morning, when I was getting ready to go to slavery, I looked up, y'all, because sometimes I'll be seeing stuff up there. I'll be like, because I know it's so much activity going on up there, and I have seen so many things. So now, like, I'm extra hypersensitive to any kind of thing going on up in the skies, right? So before I'm going into slavery this morning, I look up. I'm like, okay, that junk, I see a star right there, right? What appears to be a star, at least I'm thinking. And I'm looking at that junk, and I'm looking, so I'm looking all around, I'm looking. Do y'all ever see stuff like this too? Because this is what I saw today. I guess this was a star. I don't know. Is this normal star behavior, or was it something else? It was looking like it was a star, right? Then it wasn't moving left or right at all. It was just there. And then it would, like, part of it would grow upwards 5 to 10 inches, and then it would come back down. And then the bottom part of the star would grow down 5 to 10 inches. And then it would come back up. And then Jones looked like he was shooting up out of the top of it for a little bit. 5 to 10 inches maybe. And then come back down. And then the Jones just faded away. Look, so I thought the Jones faded away. Looked like it was absolutely nothing there. 7, 8 seconds later, it comes back in. I was like, yo, what in the world? Now, I don't know. Is this typical star behavior? The only reason why I'm even noticing that, because I'm watching. I'm paying attention now. Whenever I go out, I'm highly aware of my surroundings on the ground and in the skies. And I see these things going on. And I'm like, maybe it's because I'm a rookie and I'm a novice. I don't know what the behavior, I don't know what a so-called regular behavior for a star is. So I'm asking you guys, have you guys ever seen things like that with the stars? Is that typical for star behavior? Or was that something else? And then this thing proceeded to, it came on for like maybe 10, 15, 20 seconds. And then it's like somebody would turn down the light, not turning it off right away, but turning it down. And then it would turn down slowly. And then it would turn back up. I was like, yo, is this regular? I really don't know. I was definitely amazed by it. And here's the thing I'm wondering. If that is regular behavior for a star, how come this is my first time seeing that? And I can't believe that I've been missing that all this time. I've been watching up the sky. I've been looking at the sky for the past couple of years. And that thing just really had me wondering, what was that? I be seeing a lot of stuff out here in these skies, y'all. Now, people are saying that people are seeing plasma orbs. King David says, I think when I was younger, got caught up in it. I'm talking about all out lock-in. I was waiting on the unknown. Let me read that again, King David. I think when I was younger, got caught up in it. I'm talking about all locked in. Laugh out loud. I was waiting on the unknown. Got it. I got you. I feel you, King David. It's wild out here, y'all. It is wild out here. And you know what's even wilder? Right now, do you realize that anything could happen, you guys? And see, this ain't no joke, family. You guys realize that at any given moment, right now, on this so-called Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, do you guys realize that something could happen tomorrow or tonight or any other day henceforth that we couldn't even imagine? And you guys, I'm telling you, I want you, when this live is over, I want you guys to go to the video description, watch that video from that so-called white lady, Gina, about those black cubes that are coming off of the sun. Just look, just one of those little cubes by itself is like the size of an ice cube. But they come and they form together like Voltron. You guys, I'm not lying. I am not lying, you guys. The technology that we got out here these days, it allows you to be able to watch things like the sun, the moon, the stars from the comfort of your home. You can see up close, you guys. I'm telling you. And she was saying how these things are coming out of the sun. She believes that possibly these things could be camouflaging themselves as drones. These things are not human, you guys. I know that's going to shatter a lot of people's brain cells to actually know there are beings on this earth right now. They don't have a bit of human DNA in them. I'm sorry, they don't have one bit of human DNA in them. Not at all. I'm telling you guys, get ready. A big reveal is coming. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know when and I don't know where. But I feel it coming. It's on the horizon. And it's going to be big too. It's going to be of epic proportions. I don't know whether it's going to be the giants coming out. Okay. You look up on the news and somehow, some way, these damn drones somehow didn't awaken the giants or summon the giant. Something like right out of a movie. Because guess what? If this was a sci-fi movie and giants showed up, you heard that sound confirmation, didn't you? I don't know if you heard it. But if this was a sci-fi movie, which it is, and giants showed up, you know what they would be saying in that sci-fi movie? Where did these giants come from? Well, first, it started with these drones. These drones popped up, and then these orbs popped up, and then the giants popped up. So they're going to figure out that the giants are connected to the drones and the orbs. Tell me that this shit don't sound like a sci-fi movie. Hollywood cannot write a better script than this. I know somebody out there is probably afraid of what I'm saying. Either you think I'm batshit crazy or you afraid of what I'm saying. Either way, I'm going to tell you this. I'm not crazy, all right? A big reveal of some sort is coming. Sound confirmation. J.R. Meadow says, hell of a win for your Commanders too. That's right. Hey, bruh, you know, Negroes in D.C., Maryland, and Virginia was going crazy if you were a Washington Commanders fan. The Washington Commanders handled the business. In case you guys didn't know. Oh, yeah, we definitely Washington Commanders fans around here, and you better believe it. Shout out to the Commanders. Shout out to the Washington Commanders out there holding it down for the DMV. Melissa Israel says, my Hebrew brother, rest his soul, used to tell me that's why the elite gave us these phones. So we look down, not looking up. You know what? I definitely know that is a strategy of these damn devils. And you know what? Speaking of not looking up, is there anybody in this live chat, or if you're watching this on the playback, have you seen the movie Don't Look Up? That was a good movie. That was a good movie. Don't Look Up. And these rat bastards have created numerous distractions that would keep many people from looking up. So a lot of people won't even have the beginning of what it takes to know anything like some of the stuff we talking about, because they don't want to look up. King David says, I do remember spiritual things. I do remember clear as day when I was like 8 or so in my apartment. I was by myself and said, God, if you real, hit me in the head. Joint hurt, and I bowed up on the ground. My Mexican homie said, you good. Laugh out loud. But I said that in my head though, and it still happens. So the Most High is definitely real. Oh. We gonna read this again. King David says, I do remember spiritual things. I do remember clear as day when I was like 8 or so in my apartment. I was by myself and said, God, if you real, hit me in the head. Joint hurt, and I bowed up on a grown man. My Mexican homie said, you good? Laugh out loud. But I said that in my head though, and it still happened. So the Most High is definitely real. Now you tell me that ain't crazy. The Most High is there. He's in our dreams, in our thoughts, in our waking hours. There is no place that we can go to get away from the Most High, even in death. The Most High is right there. There's no way. There's no place that he ain't. You're not outrunning the Most High. Hazel says the Eiffel Tower caught on fire. What? Had to evacuate 1,200 people, they say? Wow. Get out of here, Hazel Woods. Could that be another sign of calamities to come? You guys, I'm telling you, being a kid, as a child growing up in the US of A, I never would have heard a story like this. Eiffel Tower being on fire, evacuating 1,200 people. Those kind of things didn't happen when we was kids growing up, y'all. But you see this now? You see a major influx of all kind of calamities. And it's not just in one place neither. It's worldwide. But I want to know now. So now we look. Everything is a drone now. Don't forget that. UFOs don't exist no more. UAPs don't exist no more. Anything in the sky that's not an airplane, it's a drone. Allegedly. But what are these orbs, and what the hell are these plasma orbs? Fireballs. It's been reported people out there are seeing fireballs floating in the sky. You guys, it's too much. It is literally too many reports, and there's videos all over the place. King David says, that's crazy. 2025 gonna be crazy. I mean, and crazy. Heathens already stalking me and accuse me already right around the corner too. Laugh out loud. Yeah, yo, it's crazy, y'all. Then you got these damn illegal immigrant mercenaries. You saw what that filthy, stinking heathen did to that lady in New York City, y'all. Snuck up on that lady while she was asleep and set her on fire. And then he just went and sat down, relaxed, and watched her burn. They said the people that work in there smelled smoke, walked over there and just saw somebody standing up in the train, body fully engulfed in flames. Y'all. And that filthy, stinking, illegal immigrant sat right there and enjoyed his work. He wanted to watch her die. letting you know that what? He's just like the rest of the illegal immigrants. That dude ain't nothing but a serial killer, a piece of trash, and he needs to be taken out one way or another. I pray the Most High bleeds him out. Every single illegal immigrant that's committing crime in America, I pray the Most High bleeds you out, runs your blood through the street. Please get these demons off our land. You know, family, before we get off here, we're going to say a prayer before we get off here. What are these fireballs? I don't know about you guys. When I was growing up, there were no reports of fireballs floating in the air. That kind of stuff didn't go on when I was a kid. Then you got these orbs out here. Then you got all these so-called drones, which are half of these things are not even drones. They call them drones. Everything is a drone now. You still haven't gotten the straight answer as to what that is. 2025 is going to be one hell of a year. Like King David was saying. Hazelwood says a lot of these things they are not reporting. They're not. They're not saying nothing. So you know what? When people hear us out here talking like this, people think we crazy, y'all. People think we crazy, fam. King David says, like them myth books coming to life. Exactly. Hey, yo, that's exactly what this is, King David. And if this was a myth book, a fantasy book, a sci-fi book, we got the drones, we got the UFOs, we got the orbs, then we got the plasma orbs, then we got fireballs. If this was a sci-fi movie, I would probably say next in line is the giants to emerge. And when the giants show up, the people are going to go crazy in the movie and they're going to say, how is this humanly possible? And you know what the scientists are going to come to the conclusion of? The drones and the orbs and the fireballs must have somehow drew the presence of the giants or awakened them somehow, some way. Y'all know that's a sci-fi plot right there. Cannot make this up. These mythical books, these sci-fi movies, they come in the past. You guys, I'm telling you right now, all this crazy stuff going on, I literally would not be surprised if a real life dragon were spotted flying in the air. I ain't talking about nothing that can be confused with a bird neither. I'm talking about I would not be shocked if it was breaking news or it was footage all over social media of a damn dragon, just like in the cartoon, just like He-Man or the Thundercats, dragons flying through the sky. I would not be surprised. At this point, all bets are off. These are the kind of days where Leviathan will mess around and come up out the ocean, y'all. And people will actually see what kind of world we live on. We living in them kind of days right now. You think Leviathan can't show up right now? If you thinking that anything is off of the table right now, I'm letting you know, Hebrew, you better brace for impact. You getting ready to see some old Avengers superhero, like, just brace yourself for impact. Now is not the time to play around with the Most High. Hazelwood says, I know it's lit down here. Those orbs are being seen all across the South. People confused and scared. No leadership to explain anything. You see that? You guys, we are headed to a dangerous place. A very dangerous place. Oh, you better get ready, Hebrews. Hazelwoods goes, everything is different. The sky is lower than before. Weather different. We didn't have any of this going on when I was growing up. Me either, Hazelwoods. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything even remotely close to this. And you know what? We at the point now, anybody trying to deny these things now, you look like a hardcore drug addict right now. How could you deny these things? They are in your face. It's different now. It's way different. Melissa Israel says, Isaiah 43:2, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, and the flames shall not consume you. And you know what? Scriptures like that, Hebrews scriptures like that could come in very handy. Very handy. Considering the things that are more than likely getting ready to take place, you are going to need scriptures like that. And you know what, Hebrews? Don't be surprised with all the stuff that's going on, y'all. Don't be surprised if the internet goes out soon, you guys. Don't be surprised. No more social media. No more computer, period. Don't be surprised if anything like that happens soon, you guys. And you're going to have verses like this ingrained in your mind. When you start seeing things that you literally cannot make sense of. And you know what? Sometimes this is going to be a problem too. Because the Roman Catholic Church has done so much lying. They made our people think that every single thing is in the Bible. So when you start seeing stuff out there that you have not seen in the Bible, you're going to say, oh my gosh, I don't know. And first thing I'll say, there's a lot of stuff that people have Bibles, but there's a lot of stuff in the Bible. People just don't see it. There's a lot of stuff right in the Old Testament, but we have been trained not to see it. That's why we always got to be constantly going back again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Never stopping, you guys. Never stop going back, getting to the bottom of things, getting to the truth, getting to the law, getting to the Torah. Never stop. That's where your salvation is. That's how you're going to seek out the Most High God. But since the Catholics told everybody everything is in these books right here that we told you it's in and nothing else, when you see things happen that you may not have read or you can't understand it because the way it's worded in the Bible, you're going to freak out. You're going to freak out. And those are the times we're living in right now. Because you know what? When them giants show back up, people are going to be pissing their pants. And they're going to say, I can't believe these giants around here. The Bible didn't tell us. Yeah, it did. You should be able to, when you read the Old Testament, you should know and understand and be able to gather the fact that giants were here and that giants still are here. They're not revealed right now. They are somewhere tucked away, wherever they've been at, but they still here. Hazelwood says, I saw one on this guy TikTok video. He didn't see it, but I told him it was flying so fast, but I know what to look for. Hey, that's crazy. That is crazy. I saw one, John, I think it was on TikTok. I don't know if it was in Boston or somewhere else. Like this, wherever this was, this area was, all the lights was flashing. Like every single light, whether it was car lights, street lights, store lights, all the lights was flashing out there. And they had said some kind of UFO or UAP or plasma orb, something crazy like that, was seen hovering over there around this place. And right when that was happening, it started making all of the lights in the store, on the streets, in the car, all those lights start flashing. It's a lot of activity going on, y'all. King David says, too wicked poison, cause us to crash out while we'll pray and want those people to stay alive, make us turn on y'all. Got to be crazy to have pity to pure wickedness. That's JC spirit. It actually is. It actually is the spirit of JC. Indubitably. And it's sad because tonight is so-called the eve of JC's birthday, allegedly. And you know what? It ain't gonna be that long, but as soon as this stream finishes, I'm coming right back on here. I'm coming with the raw stream. the Christmas Eve Raw stream. I'm letting you guys know right now, it's going to have strong language in it. Probably a lot of it. So if you're somebody who's adverse to strong language, I dig it, Hebrew. That's why I'm giving you a disclaimer now. I'm warning you, when you see that Christmas Eve Raw live stream, do not click on that live stream. Don't watch the playback. Don't click on it unless you don't mind hearing raw and unfiltered language. That's why it's going to be called Christmas Eve Raw Edition. And I'm not holding no punches. I'm going to say literally whatever needs to be said. However I say it is however I say it. I will be not holding back at all. King David says, they keep deleting my other comment. No matter how I word, they feel that pressure. They feel the energy I'm letting out. And know I'm serious. And you know what? It scares the hell out of him, King David. It scares the hell out of him. And you know what? That's a good thing. You know what? I saw a filthy, stinking, heathen, pagan, Gentile beast on YouTube earlier today. And he said that, hey, I'm having more nightmares nowadays. I said, isn't that interesting? A heathen comes forth and he says, I'm having more nightmares these days. You know why I find that very interesting, Hebrew? Is number one, I pray to the Most High that he gives these heathens nightmares. I praise that he gives them nightmares in the daytime and at nighttime. That he gives them horrific visions and dreams of being brutally, viciously BK'd. And then that when they are actually awakened in the physical world, that he carries it out. Those are the kind of things I pray about these heathens. And to hear a heathen come on and say he's experiencing a lot more nightmares these days. Hey, I know where it comes from. And it feels so good because I know what's getting ready to happen to these niggas. And it feels so good. Feels so good. That's right. Feels good when I think about the anguish, the pain, the nightmares. Yeah, I'll be praying to the Most High too. Persecute them with your holy angels. Persecute them. Terrorize them. Hazelwood says, that's funny. I sleep well. Me too, Hazelwood. Me too. And even though we don't see it, you guys, you better believe our prayers are taking effect. See, the ultimate consummation of our prayers will be when we in the kingdom, when we in the spirit realm, in the kingdom, and we get to see the final straw, the final and last destination of all of our enemies, all the wicked. We're going to see their last stop. See, because we already going to be in safety. And we're going to be watching everybody on that bus. Everybody on that bus is going to be doomed. And we are going to watch them all get off at that last bus stop. The last stop on that route, doomsday, nigga. And all of the people who are saved by the Most High God, and all the people who the Most High God have mercy on, we are going to be on the sideline watching these niggas get off at that last stop on that bus route. That's one of the things. We read about it the other day, y'all. We read in 2nd Ezra chapter 7. One of the 7 ways that you're going to be glorified. One of the 7 ways that you're going to, one of the 7 orders of the righteous after you die. You are going to get to see the final result of the wicked. Yeah. You're going to see it play by play. You're going to see it all. So this is not something that you're going to miss. Hazelwood says, I pray about certain people and I see things happening to them and has come to pass. That's right. Like the Christians say, won't he do it? See, people can think it's a game if you want. The last thing you want to do, is get people who serve the Most High and Him only, praying to the Most High to do something to you. That's the last thing you want to do. And just like the Christians say, only thing is, when Christians say, won't he do it? Christians be lying. But we Most High onlys over here. We ain't Christians. And we telling you, he will do it. You do not want somebody who serves Yahweh and him only, which 95% of people on earth don't do it. 95% of people on earth, they hate Yahweh, okay? And they hate his laws and commandments. But when somebody does not hate his laws and commandments, and they are trying to keep those laws and commandments and serve him only, the last thing any of you guys want, I don't care how tough you are, I don't care how gangster you are, I don't care how many people you can beat up, how many people you can kill and shoot in the drive-by, how many people you can stab, I don't care about none of that. You get somebody who serve Yahweh and him only, going to the Most High God and asking him to bring harm to you, you messing with the right one now. And that's exactly what we're going to do before we get off of here. You guys, pray with me, pray with each other. Let's all pray before we get off of here. And let's pray that the Most High brings harm to people who want to bring harm to us. Now look, if you don't want to bring harm to us, then you shouldn't have nothing to say. Because we're not going to pray that the Most High just harms anybody. We're going to pray that the people who have been harming us and the people who are sitting back right now in the cut, rubbing their hands together, devising a way to harm us, we're asking that the Most High take them out. And we're going to do it in a little bit. But I just want you guys to really think about all the activity that we got, you guys, in the skies. King David says, I want them super strong nightmares, them sleep paralysis times 100. Feel like they went to that place instantly when they pass. Hell yeah, King David. Hell yeah. Definitely. And you guys out there, also please remember to keep my sister in your prayers. My sister was going through some times with this black demon. Okay? This black piece of garbage. You heard that phone confirmation letting you know I'm not just saying this because this is my sister. See, I tell you guys, I'm gonna keep it real. If my sister was a piece of shit, guess what? I wouldn't open my mouth about her. I wouldn't come on here and just start hurling insults, but I'm not gonna come on here and act like she, she don't deserve that and this, that, and the third. No. If she was some shit, I would have to be real and face that fact. But I do keep it real. My sister, she ain't no shit. She didn't deserve this shit that she went through with this black demon, right? This demon physically attacked my sister, okay? Now, like I said the other day, yeah, my sister beat her ass. But that's after she got attacked, okay? And this demon physically attacked my sister. Then this demon tried to actually go to the cops. She attacked my sister, then went to the cops. You guys made up all kind of hellacious lies. And then once all of that stuff, my sister had to get dragged to court and do all kinds of BS, okay? My sister's not a thug. She's not a criminal. She's not used to dealing with the elements of being on trial and having to deal with this kind of foolishness. But this black demon physically attacked her, then lied on her, tried to do all kinds of stuff, y'all. None of it worked, okay? But the point is, she put my sister through physical stress, physical pain, mental and spiritual and emotional stress. I'm asking all of you guys out there who serve the Most High and him only, you on this live or on the playback, pray for my sister and pray that the Most High avenges my sister of this black demon who attacked her. Pray for my sister on that, family. Now, my sister is okay, physically okay, But this was a vicious, brutal attack on my sister. Then, like I said, she did beat the girl's ass after the girl attacked her. It was self-defense. My sister kicked her ass, and I'm glad that she did. But then this girl, after attacking my sister, tries to get the police involved, does all kind of bearing false witness and false allegations, went to court. The courts ain't as dumb as what people think. Figured out that was all a lie. And so now we asking that the Most High judge this demon for what she did to my sister. Pray for my sister family that the Most High avenges her, avenges me. Because how you guys think I feel about somebody doing something to my sister? I'm not even going to tell you guys what I want to do. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you guys what I want to do. That's my little sister, y'all. And also, as a nation, family, let's pray that the Most High destroys these heathens, you guys. I'm sick and tired of Christmas. I'm sick and tired of Thanksgiving, Easter, or 4th of July. I'm sick of it. And you know what? I can tell. Their days are numbered. Their system is numbered. Their way of life is being threatened. If the drones don't take them out, the orbs gonna take them out. If the orbs don't get them, the plasma orbs will get them. If the plasma orbs don't get them, the fireballs will get them. Either way, you can see somebody gonna get them. There's no way to escape, Hebrew. You are gonna turn to the Most High God or you're gonna die. Do you guys see the writing on the wall? That's the writing on the wall right now for the end times. Turn to the Most High right now or you are going to die. Any day now, the Most High is going to be re-seizing his lands that he gave to his people. And believe it or not, the United States of America is a part of the promised land. Believe it or not. I know you guys don't want to believe that out there, but it is. We didn't already proved it before. Nobody can debunk the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 1 through 4. It's not a soul on earth who can debunk that. And there's no other way you can interpret that. There's no other way you can take that. So just don't say nothing, because you can't buck against that. North America, yes. Unbelievable. Hazelwood says, why is it some of these Gentiles know the truth but refuse to acknowledge us? You know what? Because they're going to ride that thing all the way, Hazelwoods. They're going to ride that thing into the final stop on that bus route. They like, look, we are not giving up this bus. We're not getting off this bus. Because if they acknowledge us, see, they know it won't just stop there. Because once they acknowledge us, see, now they ain't just open Pandora's box. And then it will just be a natural progression. Once they acknowledge us, because then truth will spring all the way forward. So to hold on for dear life with this system, they cannot afford to acknowledge us. It's counterproductive to Esau's system to do so. But you know what? We get to that point now. You're going to be forced. The whole world's going to be forced. Because with all this stuff that's going on, you guys, I'm telling you. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Things are actually much worse than what we even think, y'all. This is nothing. What we're seeing, this is nothing compared to what's actually really going on. And you know what? Because many guys out there, our minds and hearts and souls are still prisoners to the Roman Catholic Church. And the Roman Catholic Church are the ones who set up the United States government, believe it or not. So through movies, church, government, school, cartoons, They have shaped the way that human beings think about life. So the real world that you actually live in, you got no idea what kind of world you live in. I'm telling you right now, many of you, if Leviathan came up out of the ocean, which is Godzilla, if Leviathan came up out of the ocean, many of you guys out there, you would be shocked. You would say, oh my gosh, I can't believe that there's something like this that lives on the earth. And it's even though it's right there in the Old Testament, because you let the Roman Catholic Church be the ones who decide what scriptures mean. So many of you, when you see Leviathan in the book of Job, you gloss right over it, because that's what the Catholics tell you to do. They say, brother, that's not real. Leviathan is a spiritual creature. It's spiritual, brother. It's not a physical beast in the bottom of the ocean that breathes fire, just like the Bible says. It's spiritual, brother. You heard that sound confirmation, right? I can't make this up, y'all. But many of you, if Leviathan, which is Godzilla, if Leviathan was to come up from the ocean right now, many of you would be shocked out there. And why would you be shocked? I don't know, because it's right there in the Old Testament. But I do know why you would be shocked, because the Roman Catholic Church, who controls the United States government, they founded the United States government. They told you that that's only in the movies, and you said, okay, good little nigga, good little slave. Believe what these rat bastards tell you. I'm telling you right now, if we was to get breaking news right now, Godzilla spotted coming out of the Atlantic Ocean, I would not say, oh my God, I can't believe this. I would say, I knew the Most High was telling the truth. And I also know one thing. Let's say a Leviathan came up out of the ocean tonight. I know who would be the primary people he's going to start attacking. And I think you guys know too. It's fair to safe to say, if Leviathan was to come out of the ocean right now tonight on Christmas Eve, he would be going after the Edomites first. I know he would. I know he would. Because Leviathan is controlled by the Most High God. I know he would go after Esau. King David says they're going to wish they had an adult diaper on if they allowed to see Leviathan, because he can't be harmed and it's scary to human eyes. The Most High made it very creepy looking, so even the baddest dog tail will be tucked in his ass. Hey, you ain't lying, King David. I don't care who you are. Just one look at Leviathan, you will be terrified. And King David is right. Leviathan cannot be defeated. Excuse me. Talk about gonna need a human diaper. You're gonna definitely need an adult diaper, extra large. Because you're gonna be dropping some extra turds in that diaper. Facts. UFOs though. Did you ever think it would be such a time where UFO talk is not so funny no more? Alien talk, UFO talk, Anunnaki talk, lizard people talk. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it conspiracy all you want. Those kind of talks are not so funny anymore, is it? In fact, not funny at all. People are afraid. And then you got illegal immigrants running around out here acting like savages that they are. The perfect storm. You guys, is this the perfect storm or what? Perfect storm or what, Hebrews? And I've said it before. If this so-called drone crisis is not figured out or solved, it's only going to get worse. It's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse until you're just going to look up and you're going to start seeing them in the daytime. And they're going to start overcrowding the skies. Watch what I'm telling you. And then that's when, you guys, can you imagine how scared people will be when the skies in the daytime are filled with drones, not just some, tons of them floating around in the daytime, just hovering all over in the daytime, and the government gonna tell you, we don't know who they are. They're not ours. We don't know who they are. Hebrew, prepare yourself. A big reveal is coming. I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know exactly when it's gonna be, but it's coming, and it's gonna be big. It's gonna be of epic proportions. Whatever this big reveal is, it's gonna blow your socks off. It's gonna blow my socks off. Even though I already know we're not alone, but whatever is getting ready to be revealed, it's gonna be something that cannot be hid. Nobody's gonna be able to explain it away. Nobody's gonna be able to hide the video, because it's not gonna be a video. Something is gonna take place in real life on earth in the sight of men, and ain't nobody gonna have to show you. We all gonna see it. Brace yourselves, Hebrew. Also, where's it at? Where is it at? Here's my email right here on the screen, Hebrew. Hebrew, we are interested in trying to get together in the physical realm, Hebrew. And most high willing, we can do this before the lockdowns come back. I don't know when the lockdowns are coming back, but I do know that they will be coming. The only thing that will stop lockdowns from coming back is the Most High coming to the earth and ending the world. But barring that, at some point, lockdowns are coming back, because this drone situation is nowhere near to being close to being resolved. So it's going to be a serious problem. Going to be a very serious problem. Then you got mass deportation getting ready to take place, or at least an attempt at it. That's going to be a problem. You guys, a lot of problems coming real soon. Okay? Also, here's my email on the screen. We are looking to get together. We want to try to get together, right? Physically. So that we can see each other, that we can hang out, eat, drink, be merry, chop it up with each other, find out each other's story, how you came into the truth, just chopping it up, being around the nation. We got to have at least 5 people who want to do this. Last night, I had somebody email me the other day. I had one person email me so far. I'm not going to say this person's name. I don't know if they're on the live chat right now, but person who emailed me the other day, if you're on this live chat right now and you wanted yourself to be known, you can let yourself be known. But I'm just letting the family know. Family, so far, we got one person that emailed me like 2 days ago. They said that they're definitely interested in doing this. They like to do this. They want to do this. Want us to try to get together. So that's one person. I get 4 other people. Plus that one person that emailed me 2 days ago. That'll be 5 people. Myself will be 6. All I need is 5 other people to say they want to do this. And then once we get 5 people to email me and say, yeah, I'm down, then we're going to take a vote. And if we get more than 5 people, however many people reach out to me and say, yes, I would like to meet up for some kind of gathering or some kind of get together. However many people reach out to me and say they want to do it, that's how many people will take the vote. Like it can start off as 5 or 6, right? But say maybe 8 or 9 people say, hey, I would like to be a part of it. Then we'll have to vote again between 8 and 9 people, because all of us live different places. So we would take a vote on, okay, what state do we want to do this in? We have to take a vote and see, okay, what state would we like to do this in? And if it's 5 of us voting, we'll all vote. And whatever state get the most votes, I guess that's where we'll go. And then once we find out what state we're going to go to, we need to figure out, okay, where we going to be at once we get to this state. All of these things, you know what I'm saying, will be all these things will be contingent upon what state we go to. Because we got to figure out, okay, I'm just going to throw out a state for an example. Let's say we agree to go to Minnesota, right? Okay, we've agreed we all going to Minnesota. Now, where are we going to go in Minnesota? Because we got to have a place to go whenever we get somewhere. We got to have somewhere where we can relax, put our feet up. Because once we've been traveling, we don't want to travel, because some of us may have to travel farther than others. We don't want to have to travel and then go somewhere, travel for 3 or 4 hours, maybe even 5 hours, just to go sit in McDonald's parking lot. All right? We got to make sure that we are comfortable wherever we are. So we have to think about that as we plan. And that's why we put our heads together. We'll be able to come up with something. And we'll come up with something like this. Either we want to go somewhere where we will all get there early in the day, because we don't want to come traveling. We don't want to spend hours of traveling to get somewhere to only hang out for an hour or two. We want to be able to thoroughly enjoy each other's company, right? So either we can do it like this. Get somewhere, right, and we can get there early and literally spend the whole day there. And then if we want to, people can say, okay, we'll travel back to our home destinations that same day, which you're going to be very exhausted, very. Or we can say, okay, figure out a state, figure out somewhere that got a good hotel somewhere, and we can all go there and we can all rent rooms for one night at a hotel in a particular state. That way we can get somewhere wherever we go, still get there early, and we'll have all day, all evening, all night to hang out if we want. And we can go to our hotel rooms at the end of the night, pass out, get some sleep, wake up the next morning, and then we can be on our way or get something to eat in the hotel and then all be on our way. But either way, I definitely, nothing would make me more happier than to be able to link up with y'all. Because, I mean, we all we got out here. And most people don't even worship the God that we worship. So to be around you guys, that would be a dream come true for me. And I'd love to do it. King David says, yeah, so all them gang and drug lords think they hard body with them guns and tanks, gonna be tickling Leviathan with them human weapons taught by the fallen. Facts, King David. Yeah, they ain't gonna be doing nothing but tickling Leviathan. He will not be fazed by your cannons, your tanks, your missiles, your guns, your rockets. That's just child's play to Leviathan. He gonna laugh at you. King David says, won't be surprised if Lucifer pop up as JC. Yes, the real Lucifer, who working for the Most High to try us, and many falling before they get BK. Hey, King David, you know what, bro? At this point, like you said, man, I wouldn't be surprised in anything. We're living in the craziest time in the history of Earth, y'all. King David says, I will be down. Okay, bet. That's a bet. Sounds like a bet. Okay, hey, King David. Let me put my joint back up here. Hey, King David. To King David and any other brothers out there and sisters, if you guys would be interested in linking up at some point, right? And we don't know when we're going to do it, but first we got to establish that there are people that would like to do this. And then we'll go about setting it up. Anybody who's interested in doing this, right? Because we're not even going to start planning or even thinking about voting on nothing until we get enough people to say they want to do it. Anybody who's interested in doing this, please, family, email me at glorytoyah1121@gmail.com, okay? Email me because I need to have your email so that when we do get that number, I will be able to send everybody email and let them know, okay, We got the minimum number required. And now let's put our heads together and start thinking about where would we like to meet up at. But first things first, let's just get our numbers up so that we can get together and have a good time. So once again, anybody who's interested in this, please email me at glory2ya1121@gmail.com. The email is right on the screen, family. Yeah, that would be a good old time. I can see us now out somewhere, eating, having a good old time, kicking back, chopping it up, maybe have some music, whatever. Just enjoying the company of people who serve Yahweh and Him only. Because there's barely any of us out here, y'all. Barely any of us out here. And you know what? Only the Most High knows what kind of sign and a wonder that He may permit us to see if we all like happen to be somewhere and we were physically together, praying, worshiping, reading, just us being around each other. I'm telling you, you never know. You never know what the Most High might allow us to see. Some kind of sign or wonder He might show us. All praises to the Most High God and Him alone. Tav X, Hebrews, purity and becoming one. Family, in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes max, it'll be after 9 o'clock, but soon I'm coming back with the Christmas Eve Raw edition. I'm giving you warning, Hebrews. There will be very strong language, okay? And Melissa Israel says, me and my sister will meet up. Okay, that's a bet. And you guys, look, this is not just for people here in America. Now, I don't know. Some of the brothers and sisters outside of America, they might have a hard time getting over here. But I don't know. Them brothers might just happen to be on vacation, or might happen to have it like that, where they can pick up and bounce like that. This is going out to everybody who serves the Most High and Him only. I don't care if you in Africa, okay? If you can make it over here to America, like the homie Eli Barrows over there in Angola. Brother, if you see this video and you would like to be a part of this, if you can make it over here, brother, we would love to have you, brother. We would love to have you. We trying to get together, you guys, before the hammer comes all the way down. At some point, you guys know the bottom is going to fall all the way out on America, on the world. Only the Most High knows what's going to happen in 2025. Yeah. Buckle up, Hebrews. And like I said, you've been warned, Hebrews. Christmas Eve, Raw edition, coming up in a couple of minutes. Be going live, and it will be a lot of rough language. So I'm telling you right now, don't say you wasn't warned. I don't want to hear it, Hebrews. I'm showing y'all love. I'm giving you a warning. When you see that Raw Christmas Eve live, do not click on that. Rough language, okay? Tav X, Hebrews, purity and becoming one. J.R. Meadow says 100. Y'all be easy out there, Hebrews. Stay strong in the midst of these pagan holidays, Hebrews. Keep the faith. Peace.